I'm not late, you're late. Hello. Okay, I'm late. Morning. Boop. How are we doing today? Oh my god, my eyes. Hello. Wait. They give you a spam mail? When your internet is about to expire? Holy. With an ad? I didn't even know this. That's a new one. Attention, top up needed. Speaking of box, Sunfire and Prastal, welcome back. Thank you so much. Good morning. Hello. I was not on the proxy podcast. I have no idea what that is. What? Taste though. Okay, so I actually didn't watch the trailer. Despite me talking about it, I saved my actual first reaction for the stream for, I think, the first time. So we're gonna watch it. I do know what it is, and we're gonna laugh about it, but it's gonna be fun. So let's start with that. Oh my god, my eyes are bleeding. Ah! Zenless. Martial Arts Showdown. Here we go. Yo, Steven Ho Shin. Welcome. Okay, here we go.
For your hard work, Miss Miyabi. The data entry went smoothly. Here's your coffee. Please enjoy.
Thanks. I'll pass. Who's that over there?
Ah, that's Yixuan Shifu from Yunkwei Summit. She's here to compare combat data today.
Huh? Was I assigned to compare combat data? Understood. Better not keep her waiting.
Keep her... Oh, Miss Miyabi, that's not what I meant.
That's it for them. But seems there's one last troublemaker. Could it be a system error?
Oh no.
Shufu, sorry to keep you waiting. We're scheduled for a 3-move training session. Without further ado, let us begin.
Training? Oh, sure.
I should have expected nothing less.
No need to be polite. What I was saying...
I understand. I was rude to hold back. Let's proceed with the second move.
The volume is low. I will turn it up. Let her cook. Are they flying? Oh my, holy. They pulled out the fake Sakuga. 3D animated Sakuga.
Isn't over yet.
Fingers. Holy. Oh my god, they did a Demon Slayer reference. Oh my god. Bruh. Really? They did the yeah, okay. This is the head pop. That's what the framing is. Oh my god, the music!
Almost time to clock out. Why don't we make this quick?
Kamisato art! Somatsu! Bruh.
You're impressively strong, Yixuan Shufu. I apologize for offending you. I meant no harm.
Right. So you must be Hoshimi Miyabi. You live up to your reputation. By the way, can we leave now?
I'm terribly sorry. We're doing everything we can to repair it. Also, about the combat data from earlier.
No, you cannot
It's
leave.
fine. By the way, I still have an unfinished training session today.
Oh?
It involves having dessert with a new friend.
Bruh. Oh my god. Bruh.
That's it for them. But seems there's one last troublemaker. Could it be a system error?
Yixuan Shufu, sorry to keep you waiting. We're scheduled for a 3-move training session. Without further ado,
You said almost
let us
exploded? She literally exploded.
Training? Oh, sure.
So, you know what they have to do, right? They have to commit to the bit now. Now that they've done this, they have to commit to the bit. The next one needs to be Yixuan and Miyabi teaming up against the next Void Hunter level investigator. We need a 2v1 sequel. They have to commit to the bit. At this point, I think it's worth it. I actually think it's worth it.
I should have expected nothing less.
No need to be polite. What I was saying.
I understand. I was rude to hold back. Let's proceed with the second move.
Well-timed video, yep. They keep doing they do it to themselves. Honestly, they invited these comparisons. It is their fault.
Isn't over yet?
Honestly. It is Hoyo's fault. Doing intention. Yeah, they're selling Yixuan based on this. This is what they are doing. It is a strategy. I hope it doesn't backfire, because it might. It might backfire on them. We'll see. The power of denial is very strong, and they're definitely going to make Yixuan feel very good. But we'll see what happens with it. Yeah, they just have crazy animation. The in-house animation team for Zenless is crazy.
Almost time to clock out. Why don't we Make this quick.
Would that backfire? You devalue the brand. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's literally like full production quality animation.
You're impressively
You could make a movie. They could make a movie that kind of looks like this, somewhat. They might want to improve the shade or the lighting, but otherwise, it is film quality animation.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Like, it's cool. Here, you guys want to watch it in slow motion? Training. They're making a movie for Honkai Impact 3rd. Why? Is she holding the blade? No. They acquired funding from the Chinese government to make a Honkai Impact 3rd production in-house. So they are making an animated film. If you did not know, that is what they are doing. Look at this, like, bruh. How'd she get up there? So, is this the part where we power scale Miyabi? She is able to manipulate gravity. She is able to. She created a platform in midair that she jumped off of. There's no platform here. There's no platform. Where is she jumping from? Where is she? Miyabi can fly. It's a simulation. Uh-huh. Miyabi cannot fly. Are you sure? Are you sure? She's jumping off Hype Aura. Ear flap manipulation. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So what is Miyabi doing here? Because she's not hitting Yixuan. She's just running around in circles. She's using the power of confusion. She's hitting the ball. Yeah, I know. She's in a ball. Yes, she's in a ball. Ooh. Yeah, this is the dragon from Demon Slayer. I know this scene. I'm pretty sure I recognize this scene. It's a good reference. I'm pretty sure, right? I can't watch Demon Slayer on stream. I'll get copyright claimed. It's fine. You've never seen Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, you should watch for the animation alone. It probably has the most annoying characters I've ever seen in an anime. But it's gorgeous, and it's groundbreaking. But it is groundbreaking as an animation feature, or as an animated series. Zenitsu is unwatchable, so is I don't remember his name anymore. Inosuke. They are unwatchable characters. You can basically skip any scene they're in. Genshin anime, they aren't touching it until they finish Demon Slayer. Zenless Zone Zero animation clears. One of the things that is groundbreaking about Demon Slayer is its compositing, which is not something Zenless does because it's full 3D animated. They do compositing 3D animation with 2D animation, and they make it difficult to tell what's what because of how they disguise it. It's very impressive. It's really very impressive. So in a lot of scenes for Demon Slayer, the Hyoris, or Hyoris, will be 3D animated. Or characters below the neck can be 3D animated in fight scenes, and people won't notice. It's super impressive. Boom. I work on animation? No. I took a class on animation in high school. Wicked. Ugh. But yeah, what a good trailer. Hype and aura. Hype and aura. Yixuan will get an EP and another trailer. So she's gonna get a music video, an animated trailer, a 2D animated trailer, and then that demo. There are 2 more Yixuan videos coming, or are there 3 more? It's 2 or 3 more. She also gets the Ancient Mechanics, so it's 3 more. The video answers the question. You know, I made that video. It has the most pleasant comment section I've ever seen for something like that. I'm happy it was received well. Because it's a surprisingly non-controversial video. Everyone's like, you make this video, the comments are going to be a mess. Nah, they were chill. Nah, they were chill. They were surprisingly chill. Hand up, build attack, press EX. Sorry, there's no panda video. Can you pin that for me, Lucy? Thank you. Ding donk. Lucy's not gonna pin that, is she? Oh, okay, let's go.
All exits are now free.
Joining me, let's go. Good. So Deadly Assault reset, we need to do that. I think I'll record the next video. What's set? Protopunk or Astro Voice? We're gonna be doing, well, we don't have to because Yixuan will be releasing this lineup, but we can try to mess around a little bit on the free-to-play account. Yeah, we don't have to though. Panda has the quick assist. That's how he applies his buff. He applies it on EX special. So you can use Astro Voice or Protopunk. Those are his set options. That is what he is. He is a press EX and swap character. Basically. He's very straightforward. 3k attack? Yeah, you're going to use attack ER. And hopefully an attack main stat engine. That's how you're going to gear him. I think I'm going to try to use Caesar's engine. Caesar's engine activates when anyone assists, right? It doesn't have to literally be the holder, does it? I know Protopunk works that way, but does Caesar's engine?
Only the brave will live.
What is Tusk of Fury?
That's me.
Good, it's any character. Yeah, I'm going to use Caesar's engine on him. That's what I'm going to try to do.
We fighting? Take me.
His engine is attack main stat. I kind of lied. It doesn't really matter what main stat you use on the engine. It's fine. But yeah, I am going to try to use Tusk of Fury. Does Panda's engine have any support effects? No. Because Yixuan doesn't use energy. Yixuan uses adrenaline, which is not energy recharge or energy regen. So you can't use Spring Embrace to benefit Yixuan.
All exits are now free.
Thanks, Hoyo. I thought of everything. They thought of everything. .1 will determine how good Caesar is. I guess here's the thing, right? Just want to interrupt. I don't know. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? I already forgot. Uh-oh. I was talking about Spring Embrace. Yes, that's it, Nitz. Thank you. So, did you know Astra is literally Lucy times 2? Do you know Astra literally more than doubles everything Lucy does? They can do it again. They can do it. They can do it again. From 10% crit damage to 25% crit damage. From no damage bonus to 20 damage bonus. Alk times 2 Panda, true. Lucy in a trench coat. Oh yeah, I have a bet. I have a bet that we have to do. We have the disorder buff, right? Okay, good.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Yanagi, awaiting order. I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
I hear the stage calling my name.
We're gonna try this with normal gear first, and then we're gonna try to re-gear. Am I saying Yuzuho with 2 pandas? In a trench coat? Yes. Okay, you know what? Let me just reset. Wow, we have like no anomaly up. That's crazy.
Enemy of section 6 shall pay.
Anyway, I said I bet you get 40k. Anyway, I said I bet you get 40. So we're gonna try to get like 43k. How hard could it be, right? 40% weakness? How hard could it be? Oh, come on, bruh.
Weak spot located. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Sing in the name of hope. Be profound, careful, enemies recovered.
I mean, maybe 43k might have been a lot optimistic.
Attack incoming. Surrender.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
I might have been a little optimistic. Nah, I'd win.
Press the attack.
Actually, I don't think I was. I think I actually might have this on nail on the head. Yeah, I might have hit the nail on the head, actually. I don't have any Yana in Mindscapes.
Resistance is futile. Leave it to me.
Perfect.
Take my best and look.
Perfect.
Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Out of my sight. What an eyesore.
Okay, good enough. Excuse me. A drink, some snacks. You win the no bucks. But yeah, the disorder buff is fucking crazy. Actually, I want to do Bringer without Miyabi. I want to see if it's even possible.
Preparing to move out.
Let's see.
You have my complete support.
Bringer no Miyabi, Yankee with no brim.
I would never turn the anticipation. I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
You with no ears.
Change is mine.
Would there ever be inflation on the bog? Would there ever be? The Yixuan trailer? I mean, just watched the last video. Make my life easier. I have the perfect out. Just watch the last video.
Resistance futile. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Sing in the name of hope.
Weak spot located.
I no longer need to worry. Why am I over here? Please revive me! Bruh. This guy.
Preemptive strike. Enemies of section 6 shall pay.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
What do you do with your bank ass for payment in Genesis crystals? What? Excuse me? Oh, don't do it again. Okay, buddy.
Music is the rhythm of life.
Keep us down.
What an eyesore.
We're committing tax fraud in Genesis crystal? I mean, that is why you would pay someone in Genesis, yes. Sounds really goofy when you put it that way, but yes.
Don't you know? It might try stirring the place.
I whiffed the last disorder. Ugh, that sucks.
In the name of hope. Weak spot located. Waste of time.
It's on me. Oh, we got it. Nice. Nice. Okay. Anyway, let's actually get our rewards now. Let's get our points. What do we play today?
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Am I gonna try to play on? I'm gonna do it really poorly. Shucks. Well, that might suck. Do I need trigger? Questioning what characters we need. Do I want to play Hugo? Question is, do we want to play Hugo? That is the question. I think at some point we want to play Hugo.
My complete support.
I am pretty sure we're going to want to play Hugo today. So we're actually going to do trigger. Sniper trigger.
I've got your back. I've got you covered. Let's move.
You already play so much Hugo. Ugh. Kinda.
I'll take point.
My blade is already free. Resistance is futile.
Give me this anomaly. I missed the disorder.
It's over. Surrender. Victory.
What am I doing? Hold on. What am I doing? You feel like scores have been declining? They have been, because the HP keeps getting higher. That's intentional. They do that intentionally.
I'll take point.
It's not your imagination. They have been getting harder.
Weakling.
Show no mercy. Target locked.
It's over.
Fire support ready.
Don't worry, you are not crazy.
Resistance is futile. Weakling. Victory. The only option. Yeah. Enemies of section 6 shall pay. My blade is ready. A perfect up the call is silent.
Oh, come on. You were supposed to freeze there.
Weakling.
Ah! Thanks, buddy.
My bullets are one with the wind.
This is bullshit.
It's over.
Ah, Yanagi. Thank you.
Surrender. Shadowless blade. The melody of combat. We press on. I swear on my blade.
You're Baroque?
Mind and body.
Ain't no way.
Adjusting for wind. Over. Target locked.
Hey buddy, you're frozen. Hey buddy, you're frozen. Hey buddy, you're frozen.
It's over.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. My blade in the wind. Supporting position. Resistance is futile. Victory. The only option.
But would you lose?
Shall pay. It's over.
What are Mindscapes? This is M1 trigger, M3 Miyabi. Okay, so now the question is, do we want to play Hugo? Now that we have the characters freed up to do it.
I'll protect you from any danger.
I want to see it. I want to see how much easier it is.
I wish you a fabulous day. Want to see the red scarf?
I want to see it.
As you wish. I'm here, so we're good.
Later.
Time for another win.
Icon.
I shall follow your orders. I'm at your disposal.
Okay, let's see it.
I'm here, so we're good.
Excuse me. Let's see it. Strained? No.
Only for Master Proxy.
It's not best installed on anyone, you know. It is cool though.
shall balance the scales of the night. Gotcha now. I shall cause dawn into the shadow. Don't get hit.
Okay, we're good.
Make way for the undefeated champion.
So this is a mono dudes team? Yes. Zenless is a mono dudes team.
Balance the scales of the night.
They made mono male.
I shall cause dawn into the shadow.
Somehow.
Before the abyss. Repent.
Somehow they made the mono male team. I honestly don't know how they pulled it off. It's kind of a miracle.
Allow me to reach your soul. I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cause dawn into the shadow. Yes, let the party begin.
Call it the national men team? I don't know. Men's national team? Yeah, that's kind of funny actually.
Prepare to kneel before me.
Name a single mono male team in Genshin. Kazuha? Hayato? Bennett? Auron. Is it a good one? No, but it technically is one.
I shall balance the scales of the night.
They needed to be good? Oh. Well then.
Allow me to reach you. For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
You've let Kazuha, Auron, and someone else.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I'm not opposed to working with you. I shall cause dawn into the shadow.
You can make a mono male team for Kinich, right? You can make mono men Kinich. Right? It'd be with Auron.
Not bad, not bad. To assist.
Auron Bennett. Male Traveler. Yeah, Auron Bennett, Male Traveler. There we go. There we go. Auron Bennett, Male Traveler. Perfect. Perfection. Wow, that was surprisingly not as good as I thought. What happened? wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do? Did I pick the wrong buff? I think I picked the wrong buff. Kinich Bennett, Toma, Auron? Yeah. Kinich Bennett, Toma, Auron. Buff not as I believe the HP is higher now. But also this is M2 later. So I actually do expect this to kill. And I expected it to kill easily. I didn't think it'd matter which buff I took.
I shall balance the scales of the night. Gotcha now. I shall cause dawn into the shadow. Let the party begin.
Yeah, party on that thing. Octua.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cause dawn into the shadow. Prepare to kneel before me. The end is nigh.
No, that's less damage. Whatever. I'm sure I just spilled somewhere. There is milk all over the floor.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow. I shall balance the scales of the night. There it is. I shall cast dawn into the shadow.
Bruh, I'm short some decibels. Bruh. That's fine. Thanks, Hugo.
Only for master practice. Not bad. I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow. Prostrate yourself before the abyss.
This will, most likely.
Make way for the undefeated champion.
Yeah, the answer to that question is most likely.
I shall balance the scales of the night. Gotcha now. I shall cast dawn into the shadow.
Assuming I get one more. Is this M0 Hugo with M2 later? Hey, speaking of lighter, I would, thank you. Like that.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast
Okay, chat, get your disappointment ready.
repent. Let order and madness.
Oops. Oops. This is a kill in 2.0. Shit. Well, technically, yes. Well then, Hugo. Hugo's been retired. The HP is the same, by the way. Shut up. Shut up, Pipaga.
I'll protect you from any danger.
You got more points than last time. It's probably just skill issue. %100% skill issue, but not my fault. I mean, that's RNG issue. Sorry. That's not skill, that's RNG. But anyway. We're canceling Hugo.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Who do we play instead? Who do we play? Hey, yo, Jian, how you been, girl?
Officer 148, Yixuan.
Yo, what's up, girl? How's it going? How you been? Actually, before we do this, I want to play Soldier 11. I want to play Soldier. Actually, before we do this, we're going to play Soldier 11. These buffs all kind of suck, though. Dodge counter and EX special attack. Yeah, these buffs kind of just suck. Ultimate and EX special attack. This is just for Yixuan. This isn't useful yet. Why is this not useful yet? Bruh. Why is this Yixuan involved? Bruh. I can't believe this. This is glorp shit.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
It's for GN? No, it's definitely not. Yixuan. Not GN. Different character. Very different.
Only the brave will win. Victory will be ours.
Alright, let's just get our stars. Corn can use the middle one. Yeah, Corn can actually. Ellen, not really.
Time to shine. I'll take over next. Nothing slips through my defense.
I am not linked.
We fight together. Don't cross the line.
There it is.
Nothing breaches my defense.
Next round.
Oops.
I'm unstoppable.
Thanks later. Thanks later. Where is my Astra?
Don't cross the line. Nothing breaches my defense. Your journey ends with me.
The pre-rendered cutscenes? Yes, because they're pre-rendered. That is the resolution those cutscenes exist at, Pipaga. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. That's how pre-rendered cutscenes work.
Don't even try.
Can we yoink pieces for Hugo? Yes. Yes, we did. I don't care. I just want my completion at this point. We're gonna reset anyway. Yes, we are literally not geared. That's correct. We're also playing Caesar, who is, well, she's not great.
Don't cross the line.
There's a lot wrong here.
Nothing breaches my defense. Nothing slips through my defense.
I don't think it matters, though. But yes, we did your Hugo. The leaks are fake. The snacks are real nice, though.
I would never turn down more.
Alicia cutscenes. It's very French, so probably.
Officer,
All right, go gadget GN.
ready.
Kogo gadget Juyen no Jutsu. Kagebushi no Jutsu. How much courage does she need again? I don't even remember. She gets 30 and she gets 45. This should be 55. Damn it. Damn it. Close enough.
Officer 148, Yixuan, ready.
It's not, but close enough.
Is something the matter?
The anticipation off stage. Need take a deep. I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
Extra 15 is from Nicole. Is Juffufu worth? You can make an argument for all of Yixuan's mindscapes being better if you really care. Juffufu's cute though. Be bad Juffufu here. Juffufu #1. That's the best character in 2.0. No one else would be competitive. It's because she's the GOAT. The Juffu GOAT.
In the name of hope.
Stay where you are! The pleasure's all yours. Taking the shot.
Yeah, this is one of Zenless's many mono women teams. There are many like it, but this is one of them.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded!
You asked for it.
An opening! Bullseye. Keep up the assault! Taking the shot. An opening.
Do I think I get 3 stones with this? I doubt it. Maybe I do. Maybe get lucky. I'm gonna save the ult. Is it a potentially bad decision? Yeah. But nah, I'd win.
Taking the shot. No restrictions. Fire it well.
The pleasure's all yours.
Yep. Drop the weapon.
Bye-bye, suckers.
Stay where you are.
Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Bullseye.
You asked for it.
An opening.
Another chance.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to send the ult. It was a bad decision. We're not gonna 3 stunts.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
With a lot of resetting, we might be able to get 3 stunts.
Yep.
I would need to play better and get more defensive assists. But that actually could kill. I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it. Maybe. I doubt it. What buff was this? I don't know. I think it was the daze buff. Yes, it was the daze buff. Thank you.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Let me fix my gearing, please. GN better than Hugo? Question mark.
Asset confirmed. Prepare to
Trust.
move out.
Julian #1 forever. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. 1.0 to now. Trust. Datora is not Electro, and Datora is not in 6.0. Trust me when I tell you this. Datora is not in 6.x, and he is not Electro. You're welcome. Demslet is, though. That one's for sure. Locked in, that's a cryo character, by the way. The door. He might die. He is a male Fatui Harbinger. The track record isn't very good. It's... Wait, the male thing doesn't even matter. Who am I kidding? Wait, what? There are more playable men than women. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Nani? Yeah, these buffs all suck.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
We play Soldier 11. Would you guys like to see the GOAT? Would you guys like to see the GOAT? It's time to bring back the GOAT. Wait, what? Wait, am I a god? Wait, am I Did I get 100 on the dot? The menu doesn't cap at 100, right? The menu caps at 100. The display caps. It's over 100. Damn it! This is glorp shit! The display caps now. Wait, when did that change? That never changed. We just never had a character who didn't get a ton of free crit rate. Damn it. I thought I was cool. I thought I was special. Shit.
Awaiting further instructions.
That's not good. Not that. Further instructions needed. Soldier 11. Is it even possible to be on the dot? No, I don't think so. Technically, no, I don't think so. This is glorp. Ah. It's fine. I have a solution. Why am I suddenly having a bunch of gearing problems? This'll work. Yeah, that works.
Awaiting further instructions.
I'm here, so we're good.
Take a deep. I hear
Always and forever. Soldier 11, number 1. Trust. Trust, always and forever. This is the greatest DPS of all time.
All right, I'll take the mark.
Excuse me, soldier.
Target acquired. Fighters ready.
That sings in the name of hope.
Target acquired. Open fire.
Interrupt the show.
Fighters ready.
It's always funny that Pompeii is literally just more difficult than Marionette. The score you get on Pompeii and Marionette is the same. It's always the same, even if you're a fire character. It's kind of funny. It's a little sad that he's harder.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
Especially if you're a spilled individual.
Fighters ready. Just strike.
What? My goat's washed.
There it is.
Just strike. Target acquired.
Come on.
Fighters ready. Flames, obey me.
Music is the rhythm of life.
Fighters ready.
Don't get hit. I'm unstoppable!
What the fuck's a glorp? Time for a glorp. He is unglorp. Unaware.
Target acquired.
Make fun of the non-glorper.
Fighters ready. It's over.
Wow, I really just missed that ult. Wow. Wow. This is glorp shit. This is what YouTube comments are like. Soldier 55k. Soldier 50. Bruh. No one tells you what a glorf is. We try again? Oh, one time.
Let my song move everyone.
I think Yumi Mizuki is a therapist, not a psychiatrist. I don't think she's a doctor. I'm pretty sure she didn't go to medical school. And the distinction does matter.
Just one strike. Fire's ready. Target acquired. Prepare to burn.
Upstream, in the name of hope.
Fire's ready. Target acquired. Be ready.
Thank you. Is there a medical school in Teyvat? I believe the Sumeru Academia counts. I'm pretty sure. Why would it not, right? I think they're accredited. Yeah, probably a pretty good program there.
Fire's ready. Target acquired.
Okay, Shiyu is a prison nurse. Have you thought about that? Shiyu is literally a prison nurse.
Stay alert.
I don't know if I would trust her to actually be a professional. Also, I successfully pulled off that ult. What is bro doing? What is happening? Is he about to fly outside of the ring? I feel like he's about to fly outside of the ring.
Fire's ready.
Can't put my finger on why I feel that way, but I definitely feel that way.
Target acquired.
Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Fire's ready.
What?
Prepare.
This is Gorp! We got the ult.
Just one strike.
Now, what if I told you this is literally a worse score than last time? And we played better.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
I love it when I get punished for playing well. Thank you, Zenless.
Fire's ready.
Speaking of glorp shit. Speaking of glorp shit. Yumi Mizuki went to Sumeru to study, actually. I have numbers for that. Yeah, it's 18% res ignore. Which is 18% on neutral, but it is less with more res shred. Characters like Evelyn and Lighter and Miyabi get innate res shred, so it's technically less impactful. You also get negative 20% resistance by default when enemies have weakness. So technically it benefits you more in neutral and resisted, but you're not going to play into resisted, so that doesn't matter. So let's say for Evelyn, Lighter, Astra M1 is about 12%. For I don't know who's another example. When you play against Pompeii, that 18% is 15% for just mastering weakness. That's how relative. It's a game of relative gains because the more red shred you have, the less effective more of it is. That was really complicated and probably made no sense, but that's the explanation. Sorry. Sorry. That's how it works. That made sense to you? Okay.
There is like a soothing melody, truly unforgettable.
So we have to ask the question of when 2.0 drops. Why do I have 1,000 of these? I need to stop farming. I have 1,000 of these? I gotta start farming. I gotta stop farming chips. What the fuck? Okay, Yixuan's good enough. We have like half of the chips we need, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I gotta stop farming chips. We're doing drive discs. Actually, we're gonna do panda mats. How many defense chips do we have? Why do I have defense chips? Not really. Okay. Yeah, let's do a run on defense chips, because we got a level of Panda Man. She will use ether chips. There will be new chips for her class, though. Thoughts on Crystal of Atlan, the Fantastic Four character? I feel like I just got ripped off. I can't help but feel like I just got ripped off. Can't put my finger on why. Alright, let's go to the free play account. Time for a glurp. We should also log into the other Hoyo games. Do I recommend Yixuan Mindscapes? Spend responsibly, please. Spend responsibly.
I'm here, so we're good.
Did my Genshin corrupt? Oh, it's already got spent. No. Do you guys think Genshin is going to be working? We had this problem last stream. Where Genshin wouldn't actually work correctly. So let's see what happens. Survey says no. Yeah, last time we logged in against it was broken. And I couldn't actually do things. We're not pulling Glorp Man that I don't remember the name of. Hang on. But what do we farm? I guess we just keep farming Agalia. No, it's better now. Okay. Sort of. Maybe? It might be better now. No, it's really not. That's upsetting. Yeah, it's really not. Alpha Cypher. I want to. I don't know if I can justify it, but I want to. We'll see how our wishes for Yixuan go. Because Yixuan releases first anyway. And I do kind of want M6 Panda, which is going to be a problem. I already see it being a problem. Surely I don't end up with M2 Yixuan, right? Trying to chase M6 Panda, right? Surely? Surely. Okay, good. Genshin is working correctly. Thank God. Six Panda. How important is Panda's M6? Technically not. Especially if he gets replaced in 2.1. But we don't know if that's true or not, so... Watch as he gets M0 Yixuan and 200 pulls. Behold, in amazement. Gaze into the abyss! I can't, I'm not doing the bringer impression right now. Bruh. But yeah, I talked about this earlier. The comments on the Yixuan versus Miyabi video are shockingly civil. It's a very well received video, which is good. It's that is what we like to see. I've also got nothing but positive comments about the standard banner video, which I probably made too early. But it's fine. We're gonna shell it real hard for all at 2.0. I want that video to do very well. I want that standard banner video to do really, really well. So I am gonna be shelling it for all of 2.0. FYI. We have to do Pompeii for our 3-star, right? Yeah, we have to do Pompeii. Skirk above all. Anything for Skirk. How good is Yixuan that limited supports? What limited supports? You're gonna use M6 Pulchra? You're gonna use... Yeah, you're gonna use M6 Pulchra and someone else. M6 Pulchra, M2 Panda. And you're gonna be based. And people are gonna respect it. That's what's gonna happen. if you refuse to use any limited. Yafufu. Bah. I'm thinking crit damage in the last roll, right? What do you guys think? Low rolls, but it's okay. It's okay. Those are pretty low rolls. It's ugly. You're ugly. Bruh. At least you made the joke yourself. Glad we're on this. Bruh. Yeah, at some point, I need to come up with a new stream title because I can't keep using the same one until 2.0 hits. We have another week. Yeah, we have another week. So, how's your day going? So, I should probably be recording our next video. I'm going to give the editor a break, though, after this Yixuan video is ready. Because it is another big video. We're not going to hit the embargo. We're not, which is funny. Because if you didn't know, Yixuan videos come out tonight. So look forward to that. Mine will be the next day. Oops. Oh, wow. We got the versus Miyabi video up, which was more important. And more relevant. Am I missing a cake? No. Oh my god. Chiori. Chiori is here. Chiori is here. Oh my god. Chiori is here. Okay, so we actually have to do Pompeii with our Hugo. Yeah, we actually have to do that. So here we go. This is the one we got to do. So Yixuan can do the other one, or can do Marionette.
I'm here, so I shall follow your orders.
Let's go. Let's go.
Want to see the red scar? Time for another win.
What does Chiori even do? She's like Albedo 2, who does double the damage, but is still Albedo 2. Emily. Yeah, Emily is another Chronicle stuffer. She's gonna rerun next update, but she's a Chronicle stuffer. She will live on Chronicle after this rerun. Unless they make Kinich 2. Which they could do. What if they make Kinich 2? Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, I'm good at this game.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow. The end is nigh.
Holy fuck.
undefeated champion. For you, I'll eliminate any obstacle.
No, they made Burn a Scorpion. True. Emily comeback arc. That would be the Emily comeback arc.
I shall cast dawn into the shadow. Prostrate yourself before the abyss. Yep. Let the party begin.
We are gonna hit 20k, right? Yeah. When people say I underrate Hugo, I think they are wrong. And this is my evidence, basically. I don't think I'm underrating Hugo.
I shall balance the scale.
I think Hugo's alright. I don't think he's a groundbreaking character.
I shall cast dawn into the shadow.
I also don't think he's bad, but he's very alright.
I pledge my honor. I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow. Repent.
Like, this is gonna be good enough. We're gonna get 20k. We are gonna do it. It's just not gonna be spectacular. Is he worse than Soldier? Oh god, no. Soldier's much worse. Oh god, no. Soldier's much worse. If you want someone who's as good as Soldier, that would be Ellen. Current Ellen, pre-buff Ellen. For reference.
Prepare to kneel before me. The end is nigh.
There we go, we're good. We're playing on a different account. This is our free-to-play alt. This is the account we made 2 weeks ago.
Focus.
Bruh, really?
I shall balance the scales of the night.
Ah.
Get him. I shall cast dawn into the shadow.
Holy misplay. Holy miss. It's fine. Holy miss. It's fine. Okay, good. We got a 20k. Cool. So we now need to make a decision. Do we want the free Lucy? Do we want a free Lucy or do we want 13 wishes? I think I want 13 wishes. I think I want 13 wishes. Get her eventually. The thing is, we might need her now, but I think we're better off without it. Get her the free Pulchra instead. I would if Pulchra wasn't on banner. We're gonna end up with M6 Pulchra. We're pulling Astra and Yixuan, and we're getting M6 Pulchra. That's just happening. It's just... We will end up with M6 Pulchra. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. How much gambling do we have? 2 247 plus 13. We have 260. You're 260 before the update. So yeah, we're sitting pretty. I hope we get M6 Pulchra and M6 Panda. I hope. And there's a few gems left here. But it's going to expand with Yixuan, and we'll just do it with Yixuan. It's just going to be easier than doing a fucking Hugo. It's going to be... Yep. We have 260 wishes, and we spent 70. So we gathered to that much. We gathered that much. I'm going to make an executive decision. I've made an executive decision to make farming easier. I probably shouldn't have bought the fizz chips. We don't actually need to level anything on the panda besides his core. Oops, that's fine. And we have how many battery? We got 40 batteries. Yep, we got 40 batteries. So what we're going to be doing as soon as the patch drops is we're going to be pulling Yixuan. We're going to be leveling Yixuan, and we're going to be gearing Yixuan, and then we're going to take her to Shiyu the Fence and Deadly Assault immediately. And we're going to clean up this, we're going to clean up this, and it's going to be really easy, right? There won't be any problems, right? Right? Yixuan drops on a different day. The banners are longer. There's a delay. My camera there right now? My camera. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. We're not gonna have any problems. It's gonna be really easy. Oh, Bros on banner? Yes, Bros on banner. It's Brover. You can pull the entire Mono Men team. Is there a reason? Yeah, it's a delay. So they can finish the update in time. So they can... there's also a holiday.
I'm here, so we're good.
And this is gonna refresh, yep. I'm gonna pull for Cedar Orpheus next. I don't know. We need a third team, so we're gonna look for a third team. We are gonna look for a third team. That is something we're going to do. Who will that be? Ideally something that doesn't take lighter. 2.1 is likely to be rerunning Miyabi, so it might be Miyabi. We may just end up with Miyabi. Would be a rerun. I would like it. I think it's more fun if we get someone new, but I think we'd somewhat have to pull Miyabi because of how Deadly Assaults are laid out. Bringer's just not going to happen. Bringer just isn't going to happen. I don't know any other way to put it. We kind of just have to. What if they retire Bringer? Well, then that makes things easier.
From any date.
It would make things a lot easier. If they did, they won't. But what if?
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
For a bunch, all the new enemies ice resistant though. Yes, all the new enemies will definitely be ice resistant. But I don't know. I don't see them entirely. There literally isn't enough content for them to retire all the Miyabi bosses. I'm sure they want to after her rerun, but I don't think they'll be able to. There's simply just not enough enemies. And there won't be enough variety to be able to do it. I'm sure that's their plan, but they're just not going to be able to do it.
This is the path I follow.
Surely a bunch of Fizzweek. Trust. You know, they make a bunch of Fizzweek. Caesar is so back. Trust. That'll be in August. Ellen's best set is Woodpecker. Yup, especially after the buff. Her chain and her ult just simply do more damage than they did before. So, yup.
Oh, there's no better choice for kickstarting. Please take your time to savor my creation.
3 new bosses as a training arc. You know, they did introduce 2 new bosses in the Miyabi update. They actually did do that. When is the Yixuan guide? When it is done. When it is. Expect it tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow night. It will be ready when it is done. It is not done. My Yixuan video is recorded. I am just waiting on the editor to finish it. I just do the wrong difficulty. Is that why I'm getting no rewards? Am I doing the wrong difficulty? No. Oh, okay. Weird. Has no HP. Okay. Yeah, Phenon is Fizz. Or Phenon. Can we talk about Phenon's name reveal? I'm disappointed they didn't continue the dumb Spider-Verse reference. He should have been Kevin G. Castellana. No, it is not Castellana. They added an H. It is Castellana. They added an H after the A. The first A. Castellana, yeah. It's Castellana. Phenon name reveal. H for HSR. Funny. What should we do now? You guys want to read some comments? There are 500 of them. Let's read some comments. Since I invested in Miyabi, I'm skipping. Truly zeroing our Zenless. That was actually really good, thank you. Yixuan's numbers are that low, then maybe her S rank support is really good. Possible. We have a lot to think about. We have on good authority, M0 Yixuan does more ether damage than M6 Miyabi. I play Yixuan with my hands. Bruh. Random thought, but it would be interesting. I Rupture Agent with a QTE skill timing. It deals true damage, ignoring resistance if timed perfectly. Interesting. There's no mandatory, but it's okay to but is it okay to assume it's Astra? They made this video into a trailer. True. Not sure what happened. I don't see any def increase. So the miasma shield is an 80% def increase on enemies. The question is just how long that shield stays up. The boss, it doesn't stay up very long, but on the normal enemies, I don't know. So if we if half the fight has the shield, they have 40% defense increased essentially because it's 80% while the shield is up. That's why I picked 40%. Should I pull Yixuan or Astra? Yixuan is a Void Hunter. They made a trailer that proves it. Spell loser properly if you want to call someone a loser. Spell loser properly. No sword, no motivation isn't better. She's mid. Probably players can't comprehend shill point of view. Read all comments. Post another comment, but want to add this. Recommended my work. Thank you. Of course she's better. She's designed to be better. Yixuan Nivelette. Question with the new boss picture. Yeah, sorry. I refuse to build the panda. You can just play Astra. Someone who's pretty invested in how balance is handled in Zenless, they're concerned about Yixuan. Perhaps you'd be less worried. Okay, good. She's same level as Miyabi. End of conversation. You can stop watching if that's what you want to know. Is Yixuan a Miyabi level vertical investment for a growing business looking for long-term gains and expanding their portfolio? Yes. So I'll try to clear this boss. It's reasonably easy. I don't have to pull Yixuan. Thank God. Yeah, perfect timing. Yep. I know who to pull. Feign on Yixuan. Kikona? Ziakona? Or DPS Helia? I don't know what that is. How high is her ROI? To be fair, she has bigger boobs. That's just a fact. So Miyabi is a must pull? This is what we were just talking about with the way content is designed. If you want to consistently 9-star Deadly Assault, yes. If you want to consistently and easily 9-star Deadly Assault, currently, yes. It's really shitty, but I do kind of have to say it. The content is simply just not favorable enough for anyone else to do Bringer consistently. Especially if you don't pull S-rank engines. Honkai Impact third character? Okay. I have a question on chain attacks. Do you always want to chain when it pops up? No. Okay. Chain attacks are complicated. You always want to have the chain attack prompt come up, because every time the chain attack prompt comes up, it technically adds to stun duration. Unless it comes up multiple times within a full second. Then it does not do that, but you'll see me cancel the chain prompt and reactivate chain. I call that chain reset, so you can do 2 chain attacks on your DPS. The reason to not do chain attacks on your supports is simply just they take too much time and don't really do any damage. So you are wasting your time in stun. There are also a lot of let's talk about current Ellen. Current Ellen, the chain attack is a DPS loss, so you just don't do it currently if you have the resources to not. That won't be a concern after Ellen gets buffed, because they're buffing her chain attack to fix that. But that's an example of sometimes even a DPS character can have a chain attack that isn't worth doing. And the other thing about chain attacks is they generate decibels. So sometimes doing a chain attack, despite it being less damage than not, will give you the decibels to ult when you need to ult, which is useful, and which is just useful. So that is the little yap TLDR on chain mechanics. You should never, okay, basically you should never do a full team chain attack, and you should literally never use a Bangbu chain attack. That is also something that I need to mention, because people get confused about that. I do have a new player tips video from 1.4, so you can check that out. I also have the how to speedrun to the end game video from this update. If you're not worried about that, you can just skip over the parts where I talk about lighter. Because the advice there is solid. You get, if you do all of the content in the game, you get a bit over 300 wishes. It's technically 370, but you're not going to get all 370, but there's also going to be wishes in 2.0, whatever. You're going to end up with 400 wishes total that you've gathered. So you can technically get anything you want free to play. Granted, after that, you're bound by however much they release in a patch. So there's a plus and minus to blowing all the free-to-play wishes, but generally it's a good thing because it gets you places sooner. You know, we talk a lot about 9-starring Deadly Assault. This is completely tangential, but this is representative of how important the end game actually is for rewards. Do you know what the difference between 6-star and 9-star Deadly Assault is? It's half of a Bupon. It is 1 Bupon every month. It is 1 Bupon every month. That is the difference between being at the peak of endgame and just having 2 good teams. Just having, you don't actually need 3 teams. Garbage. Yeah, there's no real reward for doing 9-star Deadly Assault. But it's fun. But it's fun. You don't need to be focused on pushing endgame. The rewards are actually kind of sparse, if that's what you're concerned about. Bruh, you need the Bupon every month? 1 Bupon is worth. It is literally 1 Bupon every month. That is the reward. Is there ever a 3-team need? No. Oh god, no. You barely even need 2. The only thing you need 2 teams for is Shiyu the Fence. Otherwise, you just need 1. Hollow Zero is 1. Story is 1. Every mission is 1. You only really need 1 team. And the rewards here, there are a bit more rewards here for doing 7th, 5th, 6th. So there is an incentive to have 2 teams, but it's, you don't need to rush it. You technically don't need to rush it. How would you get 5 copies of a Bangbu every 2 patches if you don't 9-star? Uh-huh. I guess I'm pulling Bellion, aren't I? Yeah, I guess I am going to pull Yixuan's Bangbu. You're gonna M2 Yixuan for Bupon. You skip Bupon and tuning cal. I wouldn't skip the tuning calibrator. I would skip the Bupon. I am skipping Bupon actually. You're about to M2 Yixuan for Bupon. Let's go. Yixuan Bangbu? Yeah, he is basically the Calydon Bangbu. That's correct. Orbeez Puffer Electro great? No, not really. Do you know if they're changing anything about the game in 2.0? You don't like TV maps. They got rid of those in 1.4. Those are gone. Don't worry. They're actually completely getting rid of the mission select screen next. They are making a change in 2.0. This is what they are doing. You no longer need to go to the mission select screen. This is now useless. They're getting rid of this. They're getting... You never need to enter this room again. That's the next change. So, fun fact. Thank goodness. I don't think it's a... Yeah, they're getting rid of the mission select screen. And they're making a open exploration zone in the new area. Oh, we do side quests? That's how. It's going to be like the Into the Pale Wasteland event. Essentially. Where they're going to drop you in a little zone and there's going to be enemies. And you can go on a fetch quest. Is there a way to... Yeah, there is. Okay. And you're going to get a map like this, and you're going to see the chests on it. It's going to be exactly like this. But by a good margin? I don't know. The thing about Jufufu is you get 4 ults consistently. With Lighter, you don't. And that's the difference maker. How useful that ult is the big question. But yeah, this is essentially what 2.0 is going to be. With different map design. It's going to be cool. Hell Wasteland is a relaxing event. Drip, I doubt. If you want to know who we expect, the rumor is Yuzuha and Orpheus, but it could also be Alice and Yuzuha. And there may be another A rank in the Black Wolf Man. Let me pull up the 2.0 teaser. Where is the 2.0 teaser? Here we go. No. Shining Starlight Night? No. 1.7? No, it should be before that. This one.
Look at that!
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula. Upon this oceanside cliff is where New Eridu's porcelain originates.
Wow!
If all were peaceful, this would be a perfect place. But unfortunately,
Bala bala tatsai! Come and try something sweeter than love.
Let's go! That's the goat.
You can never go wrong with this place.
Dyed and fake.
No way!
You should toss it.
Look at this color. And this one. It definitely seems relaxed and peaceful here.
Sure is different from 6th Street. But this area might not be as peaceful as it looks. There's more than meets the eye.
Has something happened in the hollow again?
no. The omens originate in the hollows, yet true calamity lies within the city itself.
Huh? Calamity?
Bruh.
Tops monopolizes all porcelain-related trade here, allowing business to boom. But no one can predict what consequences that will bring. Greed leads to disaster.
Seems real mysterious.
A secret lies beneath the ground here.
So, the characters we are expecting are Topaz and Numbi here, and Yuzuha, but it also could be Alice. Yuzuha is this one. Is Yuzuha. And this is Alice, her friend, who could also be with her. We'll see. We think it's gonna be Orpheus Yuzuha, but we don't really know. She's literally Topaz and Numbi. Her in-game name is Orpheus and Magus. Spoiler: it's Orpheus and Magnus. She is Topaz and Numbi.
But no one can predict what consequences that will bring. Greed leads to disaster.
Her tail is the real character. Her tail is the... if you don't know the Topaz and Numbi, I'll explain Topaz and Numbi. So, there's a character in Honkai Star Rail. Her name is Topaz. Sorry, her name is not Topaz. Her name is Topaz and Numbi. Her name is Topaz. Numbi is this thing. Numbi is this. Her official in-game name is Topaz and Numbi. Is Numbi a pig? Yes. She is not Topaz. She is Topaz and Numbi. Xiangling and Guoba, yes. Except it's literally the in-game name is Topaz and Numbi. Hyacine and little Ika. No, that's just Hyacine. No, she's just Hyacine. Sorry. The only character with a naming convention like that is Topaz and Numby. It's not Lingsha and Bunny. Agalia and Mannequin? I don't remember the name of. Castorus and Netherwing? His name is Netherwing, right? Yeah, why? Stupid name, whatever. Pollux? Netherwing, actually. It says Netherwing in game. Pollux. He has a name, and yes, the name is Pollux, but the in-game name is Netherwing. When Netherwing is on the field. When Netherwing is summoned. When Netherwing disappears. Yeah. Wait, Lament! 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 You can view Memo Spray, yes. Netherwing, Pollux. Right? Little Ika. Garment maker. You don't look so little. He looks pretty little. Hyacine and Dumb Pony, bruh. But yeah, Topaz and Zanumbi. So, as far as we're aware, the naming convention will actually be Orpheus and Magnus. Orpheus. That will be her name. As far as I'm aware, at least. That could change at any moment, though.
Seems real.
But that's what it is, as indicated by the code in 2.0 and the playable ID.
A secret lies beneath the.
It's also how we know Yuzuha's last name. She is Yukinawa Yuzuha.
A secret lies beneath the.
Anyway, back to the trailer.
Perhaps when the truth comes to light, that secret may very well be the origin of calamity.
It sounds so complicated.
Fret not. This investigation will make things right.
What is Jafufu's last name? I don't know.
We can still turn things around, right?
Her Chinese name is Fubo? Fubo Yuyin? I think they just decided to use the Japanese name.
Indeed.
Her name is Ju Space Fubu.
Regardless of the obstacles, all you need to do is follow your way. All evil
Shall be shattered.
Yeah. We still don't know much about the teaser character at the end. That they don't show the face of. But we'll see what happens with this. We'll see what happens with this. We still don't really know anything about her. There's no white girl. Yixuan. This one. This is Yixuan.
Simulation combat data updated.
Thank you for your hard work, Miss Miyabi. The data entry went smoothly. Here's your coffee. Please enjoy.
Thanks. I'll pass. Who's that over there?
Ah, that's Yixuan Shifu from Yunkwei Summit. She's here to compare combat data today.
Huh? Was I assigned to compare combat data? Understood. Better not keep her waiting.
Keep her... Oh, Miss Miyabi, that's not what I meant.
That's it for them. But seems there's one last troublemaker. Could it be a system error?
Yixuan Shifu, sorry to keep you waiting. We're scheduled for a 3-move training session. Without further ado, let us begin.
Training? Oh, sure.
Bruh.
I should have expected nothing less.
Uh-oh.
No need to be polite. What I was saying...
I understand. I was rude to hold back. Let's proceed with the second move.
Maybe he just fucking attacks this woman. She's fucking... Wait a minute. She's got no chill. Hey, you look strong. Let's fight. Literally, Goku.
Isn't over yet.
She's motivated. It's all she knows. Mm-hmm. She broke out the Bankai.
Almost time to clock out. Why don't we make this quick?
Bruh.
You're impressively strong, Yixuan Shifu. I apologize for offending you. I meant no harm.
It's all right. So you must be Hoshimi Miyabi. You live up to your reputation. By the way, can we leave now?
I'm terribly sorry. We're doing everything we can to repair it. Also, about the combat data from earlier.
It's fine. By the way, I still have an unfinished training session today.
Oh?
It involves having dessert with a new friend.
Bruh. Bruh. Wait, what is the significance of Yixuan blowing up?
Oh?
What is the significance of Yixuan literally just blowing up here at the end of the trailer? Blow. You blink and you miss it.
Oh?
Thought maybe wanted a round two. Yes. Yes, she thought maybe wanted a round two. She panicked. She thought maybe wanted to fight again. They were gonna go again. Bruh. Yeah, the plot of this trailer is Yixuan is training. Miyabi walks up and starts throwing hands. Hold up. And Yixuan fights her off. Bruh, this girl has no chill.
But
She's got no chill.
Could Could it be a system error?
No, chill.
Yixuan Shufu, sorry to keep you waiting. We're scheduled for a 3-move training session.
Chill, none.
Further ado, let us begin.
Training? Oh, sure.
Maybe is Goku for real? True. But could she beat Goku?
Expected nothing less.
No need to be polite. What I was saying.
I understand. I was rude to hold back. Let's proceed with the second move.
Goku is White Hunter level? No way.
Second move. Isn't over yet.
She turned into a ball! No way! She wouldn't beat Superman. She definitely wouldn't. Luffy versus Kaido sound effects? Aw. This would be the equivalent of if Skirk's character teaser is her fighting Akoika. Which honestly would be pretty entertaining and I'd like to see it. Which honestly But this is basically what that is the equivalent of. If the Mahuika teaser was her throwing hands. I'm sorry, if the Skirk teaser is her throwing hands. Bruh. Mahuika would do it.
Almost time to clock out. Why don't we?
Uh-huh. We got Capitano. Oh. Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun squares up with Mahuika. That's just too one-sided. I'm sorry. Mahuika does literally more than double the damage. Might be literally triple. It might be literally triple the damage.
You're impressively strong, Yixuan Shufu.
Lore-wise, though.
I meant no harm.
It's all right. So you must be Hoshimi Miyagi.
Tried to win without Chevra's
Your
with.
reputation. By the way, can we leave?
Reminder, Mahuika's 140k team DPS is almost entirely her.
I'm really sorry. We're doing everything. we
Small
can.
reminder.
Also, about the combat data from earlier.
It's fine. By the way, I still have an unfinished training session today.
Oh,
It involves having dessert with a new friend.
So, the gap with cons, sextuple, runs cons are dog shit. Cons, by modern standards, they're horrifically bad. And Raiden also cannot melt. Dectuple, maybe? Might actually be dectuple. Actually, I think it is. It might actually be dectuple. If Mahui, 20 million's kind of high. 20 million's kind of high. Doubt it. Would you poison Huiga? Yes. Yixuan has better mindscapes if you care. If you care about mindscapes, yeah, Yixuan has better mindscapes than Miyabi. She does less damage in a baseline, though. So, do with that information what you will. So, now that they did the Miyabi fights, Yixuan, we now need the sequel to this, right? We need them to make the sequel to this, where when they introduce the next title character, it needs to be Yixuan and Miyabi teaming up and doing a 2v1 against the new challenger. It's what they have to do now. They're committed. Okay, you're Yelan. Sure. They have to do it. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Yelan. 32k, good. ER, good. Crit rate, good. Yeah, that's good. 11, 17, 8. The shit out of my fucking face. Get this shit out. Bruh, you know that's good. That circlet, yeah.
Could it be a system error?
That specific shot? You want the one where you see her from underneath? Okay, chat. There you go, chat. This is the frame you wanted to see. You guys are too down bad. You guys wanted to show off the fact that they stretched out her leg to do this shot, right? You wanted to show off the animation work that they did. I'm sure you just wanted to show off the animation work that they did. How they play with proportions to make the actions more exaggerated. That's what you guys wanted to see. Same thing here, where the leg is extended. Wait, Yixuan is also jumping off the mid. Oh, jumping off air. Bruh. Miyabi has no chill. Look at her going. You know, Miyabi does all this in heels. What's your excuse? Technically, yeah. True. Your excuse is you have no coordination. You're not a Void Hunter. You could be Void Hunter level. You don't have to be a Void Hunter. Excuse you. It looks real. It does look real good. They cooked. How do they not roll their ankles? What's going on here? Smack. Smack. Bruh. I was about to ask, does Yixuan ever actually hit Miyabi? Yeah, she punches her in the face. She punches her. Bruh. Elbows her in the face. Elbows her. That's funny. Smacked. Is Yixuan the only one to get a hit in? Wait, hold up. Yixuan's the only character to get a hit in this fight. That single elbow that she hit Miyabi in the face with. That's the only hit. It's the fraud, Yavi. She gets her here too? No, she doesn't. No way. She gets hit after she grabs the blade. Therefore, Yixuan is better? No, she doesn't connect. No, she definitely connects. She definitely connects. That definitely hit. Yeah, Miyabi never touches her. It's Miyab. It's Miyab over. Yeah, but he ain't all that. She can't do much. They can do the anime thing where you hit with a sword and they get a small scratch. And that's the symbol of power. you can do the most anime thing of all time. Have you never seen Bleach? They only fight with swords and they hit each other constantly. And it's never lethal. They'll do this. All that for a drop of blood? Yes. Clearly, you've never watched an anime. When speed blitzes her. I'm pretty sure she gets blitzed by Miyabi here. And it just doesn't matter. Because she still doesn't hit her. She breaks her defense. Watch. Watch what happens. Miyabi is going for the kill. And watch what happens. Yixuan pulls out the Honkai. And pushes her the fuck back. Miyabi literally runs away. Well, actually, she gets blown the fuck back. Actually, yeah, she just gets blown the fuck back. Carve out. Oh. She's doing all these flips to try to land on her feet. It's not working. Okay, she landed on her feet. And then Yixuan goes on the offensive.
Almost time to clock out. Why don't we make this quick?
Bruh. Bruh. They know what they're doing. It's a cool shot. Wallpaper shot. Take away the nine-tailed fox and Naruto is cooked. Wait, her shirt does actually have a button. You guys weren't lying. I thought her shirt didn't have a button. Wait, it actually has a button? I thought this was a joke. Pointless button. It wasn't a joke. Shirt in quotation marks. Yeah. That's why I thought she didn't have a button. And the button jokes made no sense. Turns out she does. Bruh. Dumb camera. You know, this is supposed to be her screensaver shot. It's a close-up of her titties. It's just a close-up. Bruh. A wardrobe malfunction. Bruh. So we can actually talk about panel shot composition. In all these shots, I think Miyabi is composed on the right. Chinese is red left to right, right? Like Japanese and manga. Is that correct? I want to make sure I'm not making this up. Question? I'm sorry, right to left? Yes, I mean right to left. So Miyabi is framed as the protagonist in these shots. Is it this one too? In media, the opponent is on the right. That's in Western media. It has to do with the language, or it has to do with the way in which stuff is read. You want action to be moving through panels and shots, which is why the protagonist is on the side of the other, or usually in the side that you read, or facing the direction you read, and the antagonists are opposing your progress. Well, technically, Miyabi is framed as the protagonist here. On anime, it's right. It should be right to left. It should be right to left in anime and manga, which is why it's interesting that Yixuan is on the opposite side. So they use the same framing here. I'm sure they do, actually. Yeah, they do. It's so anime. They do a freeze frame here too.
You're impressively strong, Yixuan Shufu. I apologize for offending you. I meant no harm.
It's all right. So you must be Hoshimi Miyabi. You live up to your reputation. By the way, can we leave now?
I'm terribly sorry. We're doing everything we can to repair it. Also, about the combat data.
Yeah, it really is shot well. It's a good trailer. It's a really well done trailer. It's a really well done trailer.
Isn't over yet.
Maybe he's fighting against it. You can make an argument. Okay, so the direction stuff is complicated because a lot of animation takes influence from Western film, which does frame, or which is left to right. I don't know. It's kind of complicated and it's hard to read. But I think Miyabi is technically framed as the protagonist here, which is I think is interesting. You could argue it's Yixuan. Cultivation? Bruh. You know, Hugo still has a peak song.
Feels like it's kicking in.
The Hugo song is still peak.
It's all your fault!
Ma vie est fade comme la poussière. Mon démon intérieur ne me laisse aucun répit. Les paroles malveillantes laissent des cicatrices profondes qui restent
Oui.
ouvertes. Que puis-je y faire? Ma vie se résume à subir du mépris et à survivre dans la souffrance. Pourquoi est-ce à moi de porter?
The point of view is framed behind Miyabi as well, yeah.
Alors que je ne suis
Yes, Miyabi is framed as the protagonist.
noblesse,
I know what I'm talking about.
serait-ce de la chance?
Which is interesting. I don't really know if it means anything, but it's interesting that they framed Miyabi as the protagonist. I don't know if it was an intentional choice or it was subconscious. I'd be willing to bet it was intentional, though. I think they know a little too much about, or I think the animation is too good for it to be incidental.
Ma vie n'est que souffrance. Suis-je assez digne d'un bonheur et d'une chaleur éphémère?
I believe they got an actual French singer for this song. Not the Furina song where they used a Korean singer.
Parfois des pièces par clémence. Je ne devrais pas exister.
A curse that fate branded him with. He's inherited the seed of evil. Like on, if it ever comes
It's
out,
true. The French in the Furina song is actually technically bad. Bad or poor pronunciation. Yeah, technically. I know people criticized it for that.
you must be the one.
I wanted to believe you were different, but now I know you never changed.
No, it's just bad, bruh. I believe they used an actual French singer for Hugo's song. Yeah, it's a good song. Bro, they do credit the vocalist, right? Yes, they do credit the lyricists. Lyricists are listed in alphabetical order and by English name, yes. Composers, producers. Gong Studio. The Budapest Scoring Orchestra. Nice. Here you go, no aura farming challenge. Or I should actually watch the solo leveling anime. I mean, that's the orchestra, that's not the lyricists. As in the people playing the instruments in the background are from Budapest or in Budapest. Bruh. Bruh. It felt weird Fontaine's OST was made in the UK. Bruh. Popcorn, I read it. I know what solo leveling is. I did read it. It is the definitive edgy middle schooler anime. That's also why it's fun. It's really fun to read. Until it gets a little too up its own ass. But it is literally just edgy power fantasy. But it looks pretty. It's at modern SAO. Sure. Why not? I'd argue SAO never looks that cool. But sure. SAO has better animation. Oh, then maybe I won't watch it. Never mind then. I'll just not watch it. Thanks for letting me know. The ending? Did they animate all of it? Question, did they animate all of it? Can I talk about the ending? Not yet? Okay. The ending's really lame. But honestly, it was like, whatever, man. The ending is really lame, though. How was SAO popular? It was the shit when you were 12. It's literally the same reason solo leveling is popular. Hype and aura. You die in a game, you die in real life? Oh my god, that's so deep. Oh my god, what if that happened to you? Oh my god. Bro, he's holding 2 swords. Oh my god. He's holding 2? Damn it. Kingdom Hearts did the 2 swords reveal better. He has a black coat. Oh my god. He's got a black sword. Oh my god. Isekai and power fantasy animes never recovered from. I hate to tell you this. It was gonna happen anyway. It was gonna You know how video games work? Video games are power fantasies. That is what media has shifted to. It's not exclusive to SAO. I think Barbara. Why did they put Barbara in Star Rail? Do you think they intentionally made her look like Barbara? You love Tetris power fantasy? Okay, Tetris video games existed before 2013. You know, the Xbox 360 was out before SAO. Tetris is a power fantasy if you have high enough AP. Yeah. Pac-Man. Oh. Okay, look. Look. What if Pac-Man actually is a power fantasy when you pick up the power-up and kill all the ghosts? That is wish fulfillment. Pac-Man is technically a power fantasy game. Hold up. Think about this for a minute. You know how satisfying it is when you eat the ghost? You know how satisfying that is? You've never played Pac-Man? Never eaten a ghost in Pac-Man? Yes, I've played Pac-Man. You're vegan. Is it again? Okay, now we're talking about eating actual ghosts in real life. Okay, if you're vegan, can you eat a ghost? Can you eat the ghost of a cow? It is already dead. Discuss. If you were vegan, could you eat the ghost of a cow? If they feel it, they wouldn't feel it. The ghost has no substance. Is it even made of meat? If ghosts count as an animal source, then no. But it caused the ghost to suffer. Well, it stops existing. So maybe. But it tastes good. Could you eat a cow that died naturally? Question mark. Vegans eat an aranara. It is a plant. Existing is suffering. So you're actually preventing suffering by eating the cow's ghost? Holy. Wait. Is Leopold cooking? Are they cooking? What was he cooking? Also, this is the end of the stream.